Sort of like that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. And excuse me, that's me. For those that are new coming in, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit lets me know who I have to read for. So just kind of bear with us. The best way to get a reading is just keep your name in the feed. You know, even if it's just a hi or who you'd like to speak with. Just keep your name in there, and if Spirit comes through, I will gladly bring in the message. Now, we have several people already on, but my monitor isn't showing yet, so just bear with me, folks. Okay, hi, Evie. Miss you. Hope all is well out there. Hi, Christine. Or Christina. Melissa. Oh, okay, here they come. All right, now it's starting to come up. Now we can get to work. I apologize for last night. Apparently, when I put that post up, having to cancel the show, I didn't mean to scare people. Michelle and I were just caught up in some other responsibility and business, and we couldn't just log on. So it's the only reason why we canceled last night. Won't happen again, folks. Okay. All right. Thanks, Evie. We can really use it. All right. Tori Brockett, how are you? Tori, first thing I'm seeing here, there's a woman and a man here, but it's like they have a camera. Okay, like, I don't know if they like taking pictures or they want you to start taking pictures. But they're saying that some of these memories need to be captured. They need to be put on film, or at least in their understanding of film. I know it's a lot different today with smartphones and so forth. Would you know who I'm talking about? Okay, Tori, if you can just pop in and let me know, I'd appreciate it. Sometimes it gets a little crazy here. Anyway, they want you to know that they're doing well. I feel like grandparents with them. They did a little bit of traveling later in their later years, and they enjoyed it a great deal. You may not have seen a whole lot of them, but she's saying that they never forgot you. Okay. Well, I want to say call around and ask around, whether it's with family or otherwise, or people who knew your grandparents, and they'll tell you there's something about these pictures that they want you to see. It's memories that they really had, that they really, really loved and really wanted to share with people, but perhaps they didn't get a chance to here in the physical world. But anyway, they're here with love. And she's saying she's not having any problems walking anymore. She had problems towards the end of her physical life where she couldn't get around very well. And she wants you to know that she's got her legs back and they're back to traveling. Okay. All right. I hope that resonates, and God bless. Folks, when I say I hope it resonates or I hope you understand, it's because I don't know you. The spirit that comes in, they don't know me. I can only give the messages the way they come in. I am told, I trust absolutely in what they're telling me, that whether it's at this moment or an hour from now, you're going to understand who it was, okay, and what it was about. Okay. Hello, Carl, my sweet young man. How are you? I miss seeing you. I hope you're doing well. He's my little guy, folks. Got to say hi to him. Okay. Spirit's coming in a little bit slower tonight. Did you notice that? Mm-hmm. Usually they're right on top of me when they're not tonight. I think maybe they might be upset with me.
Right. Upset with you. No.
Christine Horning, how are you? Hi, Christine. Before I give you this message, I need to pop in here. Melissa Leitner, hi. Just for the record, everyone, we were supposed to be on our trip today. I was supposed to be in Billings at this time, Billings, Montana. But because of the coronavirus, our our work schedule and vacation schedule got all messed up. So I'm hoping to go out there sooner rather than later. But Melissa, I know we were supposed to see you next week in New Mexico, and I'm really sorry we're not going to be there. But we send our love. Okay, Christine, morning. Christine, there's a young man here. There's a frown on his face, and I'm sure I'm frowning as well because I'm trying to understand what the frown is for. I think actually he wants to come in and he wants to say something, but he's not quite sure how. So the best I can do is to coax him and say, come on in. He's hesitant because he doesn't know that you would want to talk to him. Okay. Christine, your cousin, okay. I don't know what the situation was around his passing. He doesn't tell me that. Okay, but he's just not sure that you would want him here. But okay, he's got a slight smile on his face. He wants to be remembered, but he wants to be remembered for good things. To say it in a nice way, from what he's telling me, he did not die a natural death, and for that he's sorry. But he wants to be remembered for the good things in his life. That's really, really important to him, and it's really important to him, Christine, that you know that. He said even if no one else believes or understands, he wants you to have that understanding because he loves you. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of heartfelt energy with that to the point where it's making me emotional, and I apologize for that, but I have a tendency to pick up on that from spirit. So just know that he's here, Christine, with love. Okay? God bless. All right. Edna Bailey. Edna, I'm not sure why I even called your name, other than the fact I seen your name and I could hear someone giggle behind me. And it made me want to giggle too. Okay. Edna, this is an older man. And he's here, it's almost like he's teasing you. Or at least he loved to tease you when he was here in the physical world. Would you know who we're talking about? I feel like a grandfather or an uncle. Not a father, but a grandfather or an uncle, or just, like everybody has that favorite aunt or that favorite uncle in their life. He was the one that was always the favorite uncle because he was the one that always caused all the problems and got you guys in trouble. That's what he's telling me. Okay. But he's laughing as he's telling me this because he said he loved to mess with kids, in a good way, as far as pulling pranks and jokes and getting them laughing and getting them, doing some crazy stuff. Okay. Anyway, he's here, Edna. He just wants to be remembered. He's also saying he knows the hard time that you've been having. And it's nothing to do with the virus or anything that's going on right now, but there's something else. I won't get into it online. But he is telling me he's sorry. He understands what you're going through right now. And he's saying, even if no one else there, meaning in this physical world, understands, know that you have his understanding and his love and his support. He said, I'd be right there by your side. He is right there by your side. It's just you can't see him. He wishes you could. But he loves you, Edna. And I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to take it anymore because I feel something very personal here with this message. So God bless, and I hope you understand it. Okay. Hi, Sky. How you doing? You were supposed to be picking me up at the airport tonight, or this afternoon. Sorry. And yes, I'll probably refer to that 10 different times because I'm very upset with the fact that we didn't get to go. I was really looking forward to meeting our students out in Montana. Okay. Cassandra Morel. Hi. Cassandra, I don't know if this is your grandfather, because I know you as Cassandra. I've always called you that. But he's saying that's my Cassie. I'm not sure if this was your grandfather. I feel a lot of love coming from him. He's also saying that you didn't like being called Cassie, but you tolerated it from him. And there's just a big grin on his face. He loves you. He wants to know that he's really proud of you, that you've really stepped up and you're doing a good job. And that's his words, not mine. Please understand that. And he's also telling me that Carl needs... Please understand that he's from an older generation, Cassandra, okay? Because he's saying that little man needs some discipline. It's being given with love. It's not meant as an insult in any way, because he loves that boy. He's saying, and he keeps doing this with his hand, like that he was my heart. But then he laughs, so I don't know what's going on there. But just there is love coming from him, and he wants you to know that he's proud of where you've come and how you've stepped up and you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Terry Lavender. Terry, I'm not sure who this is. I feel she's new to spirit because she doesn't identify with me. She's like standing way off. I can see her and I know she wants to speak. I don't know if she's incapable of it right now. She hasn't learned how in her new existence, or if she's just very shy. She wants to be remembered. I want to say a mother's side of the family. Terry, would you know who I'm talking about? I want to say a mother's side of the family with her. And she just wants you to know that she's here. And like, again, I don't feel she's been in spirit for a long time. Okay. I'm not sure who she is. If I can, Terry, if I can, I'll come back to that. If she stays and chooses to talk, because I'm not sure who she is. I just know a mother's side of the family with her.
As far as she knows, no one's passed away recently.
Okay. Well, recent is like in the last year or so for a lot of people.
Well, there's no time limit.
All right. No, there's no time limit to spirit. But in our estimation, I would say like within a year or so ago, she's been there. It was hard for her. Her passing was difficult. But just know that she's here. Like I said, if anything else comes through, Terry, I will bring it through, okay? But for now, I'm going to let it go. Hopefully she'll come back in. All right. Sky. Did you just buy a new car already? There's a woman here, and she's saying, okay, make sure that you use your gifts when you get a car. If you haven't done it already, make sure that you use your gifts. She's tired of you having vehicles that break down very quickly. She wants you to have something more dependable. I feel like your grandmother here, because I feel that very straight-laced, very determined feeling with her. A lot of love, but it took a lot to get this woman's affection, but once you had it, it was there for an eternity, and that's what I feel with you. That's how she was with you. Okay. Just remember, please, okay, that there's something going on here that you're going to have an opportunity with getting another vehicle or getting a vehicle. Just be careful. She's saying you have a lot of her gifts as well. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but wow, it's real strong. I'll leave that with you for now. All right. Albert Draper. Hi, Albert. I do not know if this is Jacqueline that's here. It is a woman, professionally dressed, very well-dressed woman. And by well-dressed, I don't necessarily mean expensive clothing. What I mean is that she took care of herself. She took a lot of pride in how she dressed and how she presented herself to people and how they interpreted her. Would you know who I'm talking about? She wasn't vain. It's just she always wanted to give people the right impression. That was very, very important to her because she's saying too many people think the wrong things. Something about a business or a financial situation around you that she wants to say, just hold off a little bit longer. I'm not a financial person here, Albert. I can only tell you the way it's coming in, and what she's telling me is to tell you to please hold off just a little while. Whatever this is with the finances, she's saying there'll be a better opportunity in a couple months. You'll know because things will be back to semi-normal by then. I don't even know if that's a possibility at this point. But please just hold off. You'll know when the time is right. You won't doubt it. But she's saying follow that instinct that you've already got going on. Okay? I hope that helps, Albert. And if it wasn't Jacqueline, I apologize, but I can only bring through who comes in. Okay, and that's for everyone. You know, sometimes you ask for someone to speak with one particular person, and that doesn't always happen. It's not because I'm not trying. It's just that they choose who they want to speak with. Okay? You know, usually when I do a private reading, if I ask for someone special to come in, they will. For whatever reason, on the show here, it's the ones that come in are the ones that feel they need to. All right, thank you, Albert. Tammy Lynn. Tammy, why all the tears? There's a woman that comes through. She wasn't elderly when she passed on. At least this is what she shows me, but I feel like a mother vibration with her. She was an older woman, but she wasn't elderly. Okay. I want to go back quite a few years with her. Possibly to, you know, like back in the 90s. She loved to cook and she loved her music. And all she's saying is stop the tears, Tammy. That's not going to help. She knows you're having a hard time right now. And she's really trying to reach out to help you understand more of what's going on. I'm not a medical person here by any chance, okay? I can only tell it the way she's talking. And she's saying you need to stop looking ahead with such fear. She says you're going to be okay. You're gonna be able to move again and to get things in your life rolling. She says, but right now, just please don't cry. It's not helping. I know that seems rather harsh, and I don't mean it to be. Please understand that. Um, Hopefully, this will make sense to you, Tammy, because she's saying, look for the sunshine, look for that silver lining. It's there. You just haven't found it. You haven't looked hard enough. She said, but it's right in front of you. Okay, I'll leave that for now. I hope that helps. You have an ability. You're very empathic, but you need how to direct and how to use those abilities. This woman that's come through, she was very much aware of hers, but she just wants you to be careful. Okay. God bless. Wow, Lisa Fox. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, as soon as your name came up on the board, it's like I literally had this jump. This individual just jumped right in front of me. And he's very anxious, very excited. It's a male vibration. I feel like a father with him. If it's not your biological, it's someone that you looked at like a dad. Okay? He's very excited. This man loved to play practical jokes. He loved to get people laughing. And he was literally that get in your face kind of guy. Okay? Wow. All right. He's saying you're a lot like him, only you're toned down a little bit from him. And he laughs as he says, yep, you learned your lessons good. But don't be afraid to make people laugh. He said, especially now. Everybody needs a good laugh. He was a bit of a practical joker, but I don't know, Lisa. He's here very, very much in my face, just saying, just tell her I love her. Just tell her I love her 1,000,000 times over. Just tell her. And that's literally just the way he's talking to me. So I hope that makes sense. Something about a barn door. I don't know what that is. All I'm hearing is be careful with the barn door. I don't know what that means. I really don't. But hopefully you'll understand the message. Okay, well, think about it, Lisa. A lot of times, 2 hours from now, you're going to say, oh my God, that's what she was talking about. That's how it comes in.
I believe there's a funny guy that comes in for Harold Fox that comes in and plays with him a lot. I believe it's Harold Fox. There's a brother that comes in and plays with one of the Fox boys. If I'm not mistaken, Charlie, yes, Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie, he's always playing. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Remember, he's always Charlie. Of course, it's Charlie.
Okay.
See, yes, I knew it. I knew. He's
right.
always coming in and he's raising the devil in there. It's Charlie. How can you not know?
I don't know. They just jumped in my face. That's I'm not used to that. No. I'm used to Charlie coming in laughing and joking, but
he's been coming in quiet.
But I don't know. For whatever reason, Lisa, he's really excited to see you, or to know that you're here. Because, like I said, as soon as
he comes in quietly for the girls. He comes in very quietly and very calmly when he comes in to talk to the girls. When he comes in to talk to the guys, he laughs, he jokes, he goes fishing, he has fun with the guys, he raises the devil. When he comes in with the girls, he's very calm and quiet and loving.
Okay, well, he's very much in my face here. Anyway, just know he loves you, Lisa. And he's saying you're a lot like him. Okay, only you're a little bit more subdued than he is. He says, take your lessons well. All right? And goodbye, Charlie.
Yes. I mean, I just know that from listening, sitting here listening, I could tell it was Charlie. Yeah, I knew it was one of them.
All right. Gretchen, is it McTeague? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, Gretchen. Gretchen, do you work with your hands a lot? Gretchen, your hands, are they hurting? It's like, there's a couple that comes in, and it's like it's like they're trying to hold your hands to help make the hurt go away. Okay? God, I can feel it in my hands. Please know that I'm not a medical doctor by any stretch, but when all this is over and done with this virus thing, please get this checked. I don't know if it's a surgical procedure or something, but I'm seeing the hands and the arms in like bandages. So that tells me there is something that a doctor can or is going to do, but please don't put it off any longer than you absolutely have to. It's not something, if you let it go, it's going to cause a major problem down the line. If you get it taken care of now, or at least as soon as possible, it's going to alleviate a whole lot of problems later on in your life. All right, they want you to know that. That's very important to them. And this woman keeps coming in, and I just keep getting these big bear hugs. Like, I feel like grandparents with them, but I don't, they're not telling me which side of the family or anything like that. Okay, just there's something that can be done, is what they're saying, Gretchen, and that's what you need to focus on and what you need to work with, okay? I hope that makes sense. They're also saying, tell the little one I said hi. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll leave that with you. Okay. You're welcome. Cheryl Mound. Hi, Cheryl. There's a little one here for you. She's surrounded by animals. Cheryl, did you lose a little one? Because they're here. She's here. And like I said, she's just surrounded by animals. Animals that you had throughout your lifetime that are, as the saying goes, across the rainbow bridge. But she wants you to know that she's keeping the animals company, and they're playing with her. Very happy little one. Our children continue to grow in spirit. And the reason why I asked is because I'm hearing Mama. I'm okay, Mama. I'm happy. And look who's with me, and she's showing me all the different animals. I hope that makes sense. You've been planning a vacation as well. And all I want to say is don't lose heart. Something's going to come through for you, just not right now. Okay? Just have some patience. Things are going to happen the way you want, but it's going to take a little bit. All right? God bless. Okay, excuse me for 1 second here. Lou Miller, how are you? Okay, Lou, I don't know if it's name. Just bear with me on this one because I'm really not sure where it's going. There's an old man here, a very old man, and he's showing me a milling machine. You know how they used to mill the corn and the grain? He's telling me when he was here or when you knew him was many, many years ago, but he was the old man that was so bent over, he scared you. Would you have any memory of him? If you could answer, Lou, I'd really appreciate it. But he's showing me this milling machine, and he's saying that this, you know, this was part of your heritage a long time ago. It's not important anymore to you guys, but it was to me. But all right, just, I want to say, Lou, if you can backtrack into family history, you'll know who I'm talking about, because I want to say like a great grandfather with him. Not a grandfather, but a great, or even a second great grandfather. He was a miller by trade. You know, he did all the wheat and the corn and the flax and all the rest of it. He was a very hardworking man, but very much respected all the way around. He's saying the message tonight, Lou, is that you need to put that same type of energy. You need to put that forth in your work or in your ideas, and that's how things are going to turn around the way you want them to. You've been kind of stagnant for a while. Oh, God, we all have. But he's concerned that you take that dedication and that self-pride, and it's going to make all the difference in the world. Okay? God bless. Thanks. Laura H., how are you? This is Laura H. If you could answer, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, there's something. Are you having problems with your right hand or your right arm? Because as I'm sitting here and I pick up a pen to write, I can feel physical pain. But I also know that right over my right shoulder here, I have a man that's working like a massage therapist or a masseuse. Okay. Be careful, please, with your arm in the next couple weeks. There's an issue coming. Again, I'm not a doctor, but he's telling me just get a good massage or possibly even a chiropractic type of help. But he's saying it's just happening because you're not taking care of yourself. You know, when we don't do what we're supposed to, Spirit kind of steps in and changes things on us to where we have to focus our energy where it's needed. And I really feel, Laura, like this is what's needed with you right now. It's time to go within. And it's time to look at the situation around you for what it truly is, without the emotion, and that's how you're going to be able to deal with it. I don't mean it to be negative in any way. If anything, I feel very positive with the message. They're trying to keep you up so that you don't hurt yourself. Okay? All right. God bless. All right. Thank you. It's not me, it's Spirit, huh? I appreciate the compliments, folks. I really do. But when it's Spirit, it's not me. Excuse me. Leisha Kramer Hupchick. Leisha, I feel this is a father that's here, or a father vibration. If it's not your biological father, it's someone that you looked at like a father when he was here. You were very close with this man for a long time, and then there was kind of a parting of the ways for a few years, and then you got back together. He's telling me this is how you remember him, okay? All he's saying here, Alicia, is I know your heart is in the right place, but circumstances aren't allowing you to do the things you need to do or the things that you want to do. Please have patience. He's saying we've all got our own crosses to bear, but this isn't yours. You're better than this. Keep looking for the sun and it's going to come around. It's going to be there. And the answers that you're looking for, you have to believe, first of all, in yourself before you can believe in anything else. I don't know what the message is other than that. And again, I feel a lot of love and just a lot of concern from him. Literally, it's like I can feel him cupping my face, the way a grandfather would or father or whatever. Just he wants you to be careful and to know that he loves you. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Jamie Norton, how you doing? I miss you guys something terrible. The worst thing about this whole quarantine for me and for Michelle is that, not teaching, not having the classes going and the open circles, because we truly, truly enjoy those.
You miss our people.
All right. Jamie, the only one I feel here for you tonight, it's not your brother, but it's someone. Someone who is close to your brother. It's like yelling in my ear. I want to say that this man was hard of hearing when he was here. If you think about it, you'll know who I'm talking about. Because he's yelling and it's hurting my ear, but it's because he was hard of hearing. He just wants you to know that things are going the way they're supposed to go. The boys are safe. They're okay. And he says, and you need to keep you that way. For whatever reason, Jamie, I know things have been you've been really strict with the quarantine and stuff, and I can appreciate that. But he's saying he thinks you've been taking some chances that are not good, and he wants you to be more careful, please. All right? He's been coming through a lot in your dreams, if that helps to identify him. I want to say a grandfather. I don't believe it's a father. I want to say a grandfather or a favorite uncle or someone from father's side of the family with him. Your brother was close with him before he passed, before this older man passed. Okay, a lot of love, Jamie. I hope it makes sense. God bless. Wow. Michelle, sweet. You're asking why does your grandson have pink orbs around him? Well, the orbs, first of all, are spirit energies. When someone first starts seeing a spirit for the first time, they'll see them as orbs, or they'll see them as like little fireflies, firelights, we call them. That's when someone is just starting to open up. The pink is indicative of love, a tremendous amount of love. But they're there for healing and to make sure that your son stays safe. I don't mean to be rude, but I want to say he's a handful at times. And they want you to know that they're helping to keep him safe. That's why the orbs are around him so much. All right. He's saying when he sits back, all right, okay, maybe only 7 months old, but I'm going to have your hands full with that one because I get a very old soul in there. Someone who's in a hurry to tackle the world. But just keep it straight, keep it strong. Okay. He's going to be okay. And he's always going to have his brother there with him. That's what I wasn't understanding. Okay. Thank you. I said sometimes, folks, when the messages come through, I don't always understand them right away just because, the nature of them and the fact that, like I said, I don't know them. They don't, they don't know me. Folks, I know I haven't said it yet, and I'm supposed to be saying it at least twice. Please share this video as much as possible. By sharing it, it gives you the opportunity to have your name put in for a drawing the end of the month for a free reading. And now I can do them by phone, or after the virus and stuff has done its course and has left, I'll be doing them again in my home. But for now, I do them by phone. But if you'd like to be in on that drawing, please share the video as much as possible. Also, for the new ones that are up here tonight, if you have not yet done so, please, please, please subscribe to the station. We are so close. We can taste it, but we're just far enough away to where we're struggling here. So please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to it. See if you can get others to subscribe to it. All right. Thank you. Gretchen McTeague, thank you so much for saying that. You're saying your message makes more and more sense as the time goes by. That's the way it is a lot of times, folks. It takes a little bit for it to sink in to understand it, but it happens like that just about every time. So please, even if you don't understand it, just keep an open mind and know that there'll be an understanding very soon for you. Okay? All right. Teal Carpenter. Hi, Teal. Have you been unusually tired, Teal? I want to lay down and I want to go sound asleep. That's what it feels like. But it's like I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing. I got to keep going forward. All right. Please know that I'm not a doctor, but Spirit is here and they're telling me that you need to have things checked out. Now, whether it's something, as simple as vitamins that are necessary, I don't know what the answer is, but it is something that you need to have checked. So please, please, take care of it, okay? As soon as you can. I know it's difficult right now, things being what they are, but as soon as you have the opportunity, and you'll feel so much better, okay? God bless. I don't know, just all at once. Hello, Sky Morgan. There's two people standing here, and I'm just waiting, folks, for the names to scroll by. So please keep your name in the. Okay. Not yet, Terry, and I wish I could be more specific with that. I just want to say, talk to different family members. They'll be able to help you understand it. But for whatever reason, he was reluctant to come in. It could just be that he doesn't like me, or he wasn't comfortable with me. I mean, that happens, folks. For as much as we have personality clashes here in the physical world, we do in spirit as well. They have to be willing to talk to me as much as I have to be willing to talk to them. And sometimes it's not so easy. with certain personality types. And that's not to say anything bad about the spirit that came in. It's just that for whatever reason, he wasn't comfortable bringing through a message.
Sometimes it just takes a little time.
You know, well, if it takes time, or sometimes it just takes energy and just spirit saying, okay, well, you know, I'm going to take a chance. Sina Vaughn, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. If I'm not pronouncing it properly, I do apologize ahead of time, Sina. Lights all around you. Big lights. Are you doing something right now, Sina, where you're going to be in the limelight or in the spotlight type situation? Okay. All right. Hold that thought for just a moment. Terry, that very well could be him, your cousin's husband, just wanting to make a connection before he finishes passing over. I don't know the answer to that, okay? But I'll leave that for now. All right, Sina, I'm seeing spotlights. Like there's something big coming, and I want to say make sure you're prepared. Make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, because when things happen, it's going to be fast, but it's going to be a good thing. I feel I feel a level of excitement that's like, wow. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, you're doing the right thing. I wish I could be more specific. There's a woman here, and it's like she's literally clapping her hands and saying, oh, she's so proud of you. She's so proud of what you've done and how far you've come. All right. It's important to her that you know that she's proud of you and she's so happy. Okay? God bless. There's Laura Nichols. Laura, I can hear a woman's voice talking to me. I'm not seeing her. But the statement that she just said to me just sent chills up my spine. All she's saying is that tell her I know that time isn't her friend right now. Do you have any idea what she's talking about? Because I truly don't. Okay, well. Time may not be on your side, Laura, but don't let that dishearten you, or, you know, it could just be a situation of just, you know, depression setting in because of quarantines and everything that's going on right now. But this woman is concerned. She's saying time isn't your friend right now. It doesn't mean anything negative other than the fact that you need to learn how to control that time a little bit more, or to get it moving in your own life. You know, we always want change. We always want to have things get better for our lives. But I'm here to tell you, folks, you have to be willing to step up and step out. And sometimes you have to be the change that you want to have happen. And that's what I feel is going on right now with you, Laura. That's what this woman is trying to do. She's trying to bring that strength in that says you can do this. You just need to be reminded of it once in a while. Okay? God bless. Folks, I think we're about done for the night. I thank you all for joining us. I know it's getting rough out there, folks. I can't tell you how many people I talk to on a daily basis that are just having a hard time getting through the quarantine with the depression and that sets in and with all the rest of it. Just hang in there. I'll be here, and I apologize for last night. It won't happen again, but especially since we're not going on vacation. Okay.
Just remind them if they get anything from me that it's.
Yes. For the new ones that are coming on here, if you receive any messages from Michelle Forsey, know that please that she is the administrator for our page for spiritual readings. And she likes to keep in touch with people and just to let them know when we're here, when we're going to be on, and so forth. Please, again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the page. We need that, folks, really, really bad. In the meantime, we will see you next Tuesday on Facebook. You can always get a hold of me during the week if you need to. God bless and thank you for joining us tonight.
Goodbye. Have a good night.